Okay, so it is Sunday night, right before my most obnoxious day shift, starting the earliest it could possibly start, and I guarantee you that all of my customers will be starting later, but they just haven't told me. Thus to waste the maximum amount of time.
Last long weekend for you.
This will probably be my last session dungeon mastering this, because I will die having fallen asleep at the wheel.
Sucks to be you.
So thanks to
Sucks to be you.
your sister.
Good like that.
Yeah, well, you know, the advantages of not having one.
Dude, I have like 3 siblings, I just don't fucking pay attention to them.
Right. When we last left our heroes, they were in the town of Norgard, a Norse place to live, but you wouldn't want to visit.
Shame we're visiting and not living here.
The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
big is the stick you need?
See, I memorized it on Friday. Then we didn't play.
I got left to the last one, and then like the rest of the way through it.
Sorry about all this bit here. I'm just can't get the I guess we just don't get the.
Oh, I see. I suddenly had the inspiration to watch
Here we go. Right. Okay. Let's begin.
I'll repeat the question.
So how big was this stick you needed?
I suppose in the Burman measurements it would be 5 kadam high.
Oh, okay.
It's about 72 inches.
Does it need to be particularly refined or just like a branch?
Anything straight will do.
Off we go. I suppose we'll go to wherever the closest trees are to the village.
Yeah, they've been clear cut, and there are no trees. You're in sort of a planar area at the moment.
Will we be in visual range of trees, assuming it's not
I mean,
too
you
heavily
could
snowing?
take the half day's walk to get them.
Was there any around the town?
Anyone?
Oh, you mean
Long
like trees
six-
inside the town?
Well, not trees, but branches that would have cut trees and stuff for wood and brought stuff back.
If you want,
Is there anything in town?
they'll find it.
Should we look in town first?
I suppose there might be a chance there's something in town. Might as well investigate.
Succeed on perception.
Well, there are no trees in town.
I know that. That's not what I asked.
You're just looking to steal a length of wood about that long.
Well,
Then yeah, there are.
He's just looking to find one to see if we can buy it, I think.
They exist. There are many that might work.
could we use one of these?
What are you indicating at?
The stick.
One of the
stick.
many sticks of
Yeah,
the
but
appropriate.
what is the current function?
Halberd.
Oh, I see. So we have to buy a whip just to get a stick.
Is this at the weaponsmith?
That's at Sharps, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Well, we could just go in and ask if we could just buy the stick part.
We might even have just the wood that he would turn into a weapon at some point.
It's worth a try.
Very well. We'll go inside. Unless these on the outside to mix it work. Good morrow.
Good morrow. The day is half done.
Ah. We were wondering if you perchance happen to have a... How long did you say it was in Burman, Adrian?
What?
The stick we were after.
Oh, it's about that long.
Then you was pointing, okay.
It's
Did you?
Negative XP for not remembering a simple number given to him a few minutes earlier. Just a note to myself.
Would you have anything like this available to purchase without the blade on it?
You want a weapon without good steel?
We just need the wood.
It would help.
I recommend that you at least bind it in iron.
It is not our intent to use it as a weapon, as far as I know.
So you just want wood?
Yes, but it must be this exact measurement.
And that measurement would be...
Looking at Adrian, he was the one who asked the question. I don't know your Burman measurements, Adrian.
Neither do I.
Like you're gonna have to go back and ask her again then, aren't you?
Well, it's 72 inches.
Oh. I have such things in stock.
How much would you want for one?
Well, I'd be ashamed to part with an unfinished weapon. What would it do to my reputation? I'd have to charge you 50 silver. Talons.
I don't think it'd be worth more than 30.
Roll your bargaining. Roll your haggling.
I don't have
Roll.
either. So-
then someone who has those. Oh, fuck, no.
Roll my
Where's
charisma.
Seraphine? Where's Seraphine when you need her?
Nope, I don't beat my charisma. But I got boobs.
That is your
Your boobs are represented by your charisma.
Then my charisma should be higher.
No,
Nice try.
it's lower because
Your
you're a
acerbic nature
grumpy
drops
person.
it down.
How much weapon cost?
About the same, but in gold. Marks. That's how you do it, yeah.
You buy stick. Easy.
Unless there's something we can offer in trade, is there anything we could...
Yeah, there are many things that I could use in trade. Many strange things that adventurers like you might find out in the wilderness. Strange artifacts and exotic pieces of weaponry or armor that would be hard to come by. I would easily accept in trade for various things.
Wooden hat.
You don't have that.
I know, but it's like wooden hat.
I don't have that.
Oh.
Well, Seraphine has that, but I mean, she would have come with her.
You haven't seen her. She departed soon after you went outside and then went back in to ask about the length of the stick again. As you guys went outside and she stayed with you, and then she was heading to her room just as you guys were leaving. So she'll be in her room. Maybe you'll look for her, I guess.
Why don't we just buy the stick?
I thought you would try and
Juggle?
Oops. I'm guessing this is all in character, obviously.
Haggle?
That's it, haggle.
Well, you tried that. It didn't work. Well, let's just buy it.
Who has
Scores early today.
30 silver they're willing to part with?
I do. So I've got the company gold.
It was 50.
Okay.
I am holding at the moment. Let's have a look.
Well, you failed.
No one else tried. At least I tried.
I'm trying to go along with the lie, but it's
Lying gets you nowhere, kid.
not lying.
why we buy stick?
Because we need it soon. Sooner rather than...
We can't travel for half a day, which is the closest trees, in order just to get a stick. Drew needs it as quickly as possible.
So look, 50 silver talents.
Let's tell him.
What she need a stick for?
She said she needs it to find winter home.
Would staff do?
Or you might not get it back.
So that would be, this staff's only 5 kadam in length.
I add bone foot, make long.
I think she needs it to all be wood. They
Pull out 5 gold crowns. Maryland.
Right. I'll give you a stick.
Why do I have to hold it?
stick I've ever seen.
You hold it.
Fine. Let's go back. As soon as she gets this, as soon as she can define where winter home is again. We'll return to Shu's room. I assume the others are following.
Yep.
Or I should say my room, but our room.
And you have returned.
Yes. Here we are. I believe this should suffice.
Ah, good. I have discovered more writing on the other side of the amulet.
Please don't tell me we just spent 50 silver talons on this for nothing.
You spent 50 silver talons on a stick.
Oh, we're in a rush.
Quickly, don't you? It's
Well, I
our
can't
day's
use it till
travel.
tomorrow morning.
So we could have gone and got a stick.
I told you this. But no one remembered. But that's just as well, because we now have to remove 1 kadam.
Very well. Who's got the knife to remove a kadam?
You will do.
Who knows how long a kadam is, so that we can make sure we don't remove too much.
It's about a foot.
I know, but
This many. Easy. Make same size my stuff.
But your stuff is a bit longer than that because it has its skeleton foot on it.
Perfectly good loss of sleep I'm giving up for this.
So we can't do anything until tomorrow anyway?
Until the prime bell strikes. Well, you do have an alternative. I could draw it close with my own power, but that lights a signal fire every time I do it.
I mean, I guess we can just wait.
do whatever you think is best.
Okay. Okay, so you guys have an afternoon, an evening, and a night to yourselves. You can do whatever you want, although I suppose you're going to want to drop some gold on leveling.
Yes, the thing is I don't know if I've got enough gold on me here.
Oh dear, terrible shame.
Did you take your share out of that gold we got last week?
I still got it all.
It's
Oh.
still in the party fund, yeah.
Oh well, we'll have to do it that way. I'm issuing an immediate notice that that's actually missing a 0. For future reference. So I guess you get off cheap this time.
So if I've got unless no one wants to talk to me, I'll go spend the day training with different fighters to learn different styles, just different ways that they fight, and in the evening, if nothing interrupts me, I'll do my normal evening stuff.
So, we're going to assume that you're dropping 60 gold on someone local.
Yeah, well, that's what I was asking. I don't know who would be able to help me out with the religious aspects because they're
You
dead.
can.
You can? Okay.
He's a cleric.
If she's not busy helping us, then...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll just soak that 60 talons from you. Crowns, sorry. Get very annoyed with myself for that.
I go many tree called forest. I go hunt, run. Fast.
The closest forest is so far away you'd be arriving back after you need to leave tomorrow.
That's why they said.
It's like they're to the south, you're to the north. It's pretty much plains of snow up here.
I was going out in the wilderness. There'll be something to be rabbit.
Give me an int roll.
I beat it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go to the good, see if she needs any help making pulses or anything.
Another good. Alright. There's a sign on the door that says busy.
Ah, okay. I'll just read then, I guess.
I'm going to check out that,
Still got the thing
that
from last
house.
time?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I'm going
Read
to check
that.
out that house.
No. I don't know if you noticed, but I still can't speak Iron Beer.
Then you're never checking it out. There's no quick way to learn that. I suppose there is, but with the likelihood you've got to get genie this far up.
Oh, we found one once before.
Yeah, you fucking boned us.
Even worse.
Yes, it could have been.
Yeah, I'll obviously spend some time with you and probably Yelgrid, I'm guessing, for
Over.
or
Ringer.
maybe Ringer for combat.
Yeah.
And beyond that, I'd go to the tavern and play the flute.
Right, so let's deal with your level up now. Increase your Thaco by 1. Or decrease it, I should say. And roll your hit points.
Spend what?
Pity he's not player of the game.
Spend what?
Silver.
Spend what?
Ah, okay.
I don't think I've got
Finally, he'll roll a 1.
I don't think I've got any, like, except for the ones I basically gave up to level up. I don't think I've got any inspirations this entire season. What, you can do that? You can give me.
Well, they're completely interchangeable.
I can't even tell what that
That's
is
the
on this
silver
light.
king.
This is silver. Okay, so I get 2 rolls.
He's supposed to be 1. He's supposed to be 1.
Do another one.
Up to you. They're your silver. Okay. I think they want their tank nice and healthy. Is that a
5.
It's a 5.
What are you rolling, by the way?
D10.
Okay.
7. That's better. I'll go with the 7.
So combined.
No, I'm not Noel.
Bah.
I roll the... Yeah, that boon, I rolled the force thing twice and add them up.
Yeah. Bah.
Instead of taking the best one.
It only boned Tim though.
He had it coming.
He had it coming,
He was
alright.
Tim. No one told him to be Tim. Right. So you spend your time doing that. I won't waste everybody's time with the third level things they also have to have. Third level thing? I get a every third level I get like a proficiencies. Well, you can spend them later if you want.
Yeah, one new proficiency, one weapon proficiency, and one non-weapon proficiency, so 3 all up.
You guys can just let me know when you're done doing whatever it is you're going to do. You're doing.
I mean, like, I'm just reading this, so I can read this later.
I'll come back for a meal. So I'll go to the tavern for a meal.
You know what it is.
Sulin, join me.
Ah, I see you. Screw.
I see you, Sulin. How goes the training?
It's different. They have different ways of doing it here. Very interesting ways.
You don't speak much of your home. I've been meaning to ask about your...
Oh, it's so far away. It just seems like a... so far away.
You have family there?
Yes, many sisters.
Blood sisters, I mean? Like, not just sisters
I
as in...
don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Okay.
They're... when our mother gives birth to us, we'll pass to the tribe, and you don't know who you're...
You don't know who your mother is,
They're all my mother.
but somebody is your, like, real mother who gave birth to you, correct?
It's normally the way.
But you don't know who that is?
No.
I don't think it really matters in this case, Saphira.
No, I didn't know you were here.
Sitting in the court of reading, as usual.
In the tavern?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not the inn.
Oh,
We're in the tavern.
well, I'm there now.
Yeah, there he is.
Did I find anything?
Let's see. I suppose that's normal for you not to have siblings or
Well,
a mother that you...
the wise ones are our mothers. They decide what we do and what we don't do.
See.
Well, it seems more like, in this case, the tribe as a whole is the family, Saphira.
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
It must be nice.
You don't have any particular, like, stronger bond with some than others. Everybody's on equal terms.
Oh, I think it's like everywhere. We all have ones we get on with and others we don't.
Is it strange not knowing who your father is? I assume the same applies to that.
What do you mean, strange?
Well, do you not wish to know, or does it matter to you? Or?
It's not important.
Interesting.
You talk many about women. What happened to men?
What was it you said? They would have a good time?
They would die happy.
That's what you said. They die happy.
How can be happy so much woman?
Well,
I have no problem seeing how they could be happy with so many women.
well, of course you don't, Saphira.
What about you, Adrian? You haven't talked really about your family. You must have parents.
Yeah, I have parents. I think we all have parents.
You haven't said anything about them.
Well, there's not really much to say. I mean, my parents are really nice, but I haven't seen them in almost 5 years now.
What about your father, boy? Was he a nut farmer? Did he stick of the land? Oh, and how quickly the bullies found you.
Don't you miss them?
Well, I do, but it's not like I can go back.
Why?
The way Vermini...
Well, I kind of accidentally killed another boy. The son of the local lord.
Did he deserve it?
Well, I mean, I don't think anyone necessarily deserves it, but...
Well,
Was it
some
an
do.
accident, or was it...
Yeah, I didn't mean to. He just wouldn't stop hitting me with the branch, so I just wanted him to stop.
So you kind of just lashed out and the magic did the work for you?
Yeah.
Is good. Show strength.
Yes, except where he lives, where any magical act that's violent is an instant death sentence. Am I right there, Adrian?
Yeah, so I kind of had to leave in the middle of the night. It actually gave my parents a fright because they didn't know I could talk.
They didn't know you were a mute?
Oh, well, I was born tongue-tied. I can only talk now because the same boy tried to rip my tongue out of my mouth one time.
And it actually fixed the problem.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, it seems this boy deserved what he got.
I mean, at the time I hated him, but I don't know.
I think it's good that you regret killing the lad.
I really hope it didn't cause any undue problems for my family, though.
You leaving, in some ways, you probably missed them, but it's probably the best thing you could have done.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I don't know what the penalty for harboring a mage is compared to that of actually being one.
Yeah, I don't know the specifics about the law, really.
What about siblings?
No, I don't have any siblings. What about you? Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have the clergy.
Before the clergy, though, you did say you had family.
I had family, yeah.
You went to dances with them. Remember you saying dances?
We had dances in Serenia, yes.
So, no brothers and sisters.
I had a brother and a sister.
You know, if you don't want to talk about it, Saphira, you can just say so.
Okay.
All your friends are laughing behind your back. Kill them.
What, do I hear that from somewhere?
Unless there's a little something inside your head you want to tell us all.
No.
He's saying he doesn't hear voices.
When you...
They don't talk to him? They don't understand?
When you joined the... every week.
I just had to get it out.
When you join the Torah religion, you leave your past life behind and begin anew.
Yep.
Isn't it still important to acknowledge your past life? How can you learn from any mistakes you made there if you don't acknowledge it?
I mean, it's not like I've completely forgotten what happened, it's just I've moved on.
Would your family not miss you?
Possibly. I can go back anyway.
What was that?
Then I think I need another drink.
What about...
Fresh in your leather mug, sir.
Of course.
I deduct the cost of yet another drink.
What about you, Lee? Do you have any family?
Family dead.
I'm sorry.
Have what's the sister? Family dead.
Oh,
You have a sister, but your family's dead. Oh, it would be because they don't believe in being. Yeah. Okay.
It's okay. I will kill man. Easy.
Well, how long have you been in Norgard, my dear? I'm speaking to the bar. How long have you been in Norgard, my dear?
Longer than there has been Norgard.
Ah, so you actually came from the original...
Who lives here that doesn't?
Well, I didn't know how long you've all been here, so I don't know if you've had any children who have been born in this place that did not know your old home.
No, that is not so. No children have been born here yet. And what of you, Oathbreaker?
Oathbreaker? I'm no Oathbreaker.
You're from the south, aren't you?
Yes. But I'm from further south than Merlin's, which is where most of the Oathbreakers
Then you
come
must
from.
have broken many oaths.
I don't think it quite works in the sense that the further south you go, the more oaths you break.
I'm more interested in the story you were telling about not being able to go back. Is it because you broke many oaths? Or did those hungry eyes devour too much?
You have very good ears, my dear.
I have other good attributes. If you'll excuse me, my customers need their drinks refilling.
Of course. I'll wait for him.
You gotta reel it in.
Was that?
You gotta reel it in.
I think no, serving the customers at the moment.
so
Just
how
hang
many
at the bar till she gets back.
clans are there where you come from, Sir?
It changes.
Oh, did some like merge or fade out or?
Merge, fade out, wipe out,
Oh,
reborn. It's ever changing.
oh, okay. So it's not like they're a set number.
No. Not as far as I know.
Oh,
There
okay.
may have been, but
I was just wondering. I'm not 100% sure on aspects of your culture. Is all.
we're very private of it.
No, I've sort of seen that.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I mean, I would invite you back, but it probably wouldn't go well for you.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like that would be a very good idea.
I think the wise ones would relish it, but,
Oh?
well, they practice magic as well.
Oh, yeah.
They would probably have a few ideas.
Sorry, I've meant to ask this before, but are you planning on sending another letter to your monastery anytime soon?
That's right, we have just crossed over, or we're about to, I'm not sure the exact date, but we're pretty close to a new month, I know.
You have crossed into it.
We have, yeah, I thought we might have on the way back. I probably will tonight, actually, then, in that case.
Okay. Sorry for the interruption. Please carry on.
So how long did you... were you at the clergy for, before you became a paladin?
Not long.
Oh, so it's not a very long process?
Well, I received a sign.
Oh, what was your sign?
I was praying to Tor in the temple, and a bright light lit upon me. When just as I was wondering what my lot in life was.
Did someone light a torch?
Did the
No.
sun come out from behind the clouds?
No, it was night time, and it was like night became day, and
The shadows
down
fall
upon
apart
me.
because she can't maintain them while laughing so hard.
Who's,
Sorry, there was someone else who
I didn't know she was there, so.
Because
she's in the shadow.
Excuse me, are you alright there in the darkness?
It's not exactly dark anymore. Maybe your sign worked here too.
It obviously did, because her darkness has got
So that's
on.
why you think you're a paladin.
Well, I was.
Is it alright to have you without shadow?
Huh? What?
You're out of shadow.
Not a master close my steps. But no. Well, that's a lesson to all of us.
Don't read our minds.
I'm not reading your mind. He said it out loud.
I don't get what's so funny. I was in a moment of despair praying to Tor about.
And there was a bright light, and you thought that was the sign.
What else would it mean if I was praying at that exact point in time and it shone through the Tauric symbol upon me in the night?
Oh, I'm sure it means whatever you think it means.
Don't listen to her, Saphira. You've even heard the voice of your god, remember?
That's true.
You hear a voice too.
This was a bit different. It had me
In his
bedridden for almost 5 days.
Because you're weak.
No, because hearing a god's
No, there's
voice
7
is-
days in a week.
Because hearing a god's voice is no small thing. I believe that is another sign, is it not?
I am afraid you've horribly misinterpreted just about everything.
But is it not said that only paladins... Tor only speaks to paladins?
Some people have said that. They're not correct. But it is rare. Surely it is a sign of great favor, but... Well, I'm perhaps not the right person to be talking of such things, but... Bright light... I mean, from what I've read, that is not the traditional sign for being called to that particular profession.
Well, what is the sign for being called then?
I think perhaps that is best left unsaid at this time, don't you?
Why? You're giving me doubts.
That's not my intent. Perhaps I should not have said anything. Now, you were telling us amusing stories about why you can't go back?
I believe I was keeping that to myself. Besides, I would assume that you already knew.
No? No.
Excuse me, I must go. I'll get up and leave.
That was rude.
Yes, rather.
She wasn't talking about that.
I'm going back to my room incidentally in case you're wondering where I'm going.
Curl into a ball.
I'm going to pray.
So how did hunting go, Lee?
Too much people. Scare animal. It's no good. not easy.
God, something isn't easy. No, call the president. Share, Mr. President, something wasn't easy.
Giving a compliment to a woman?
Well, shit, you just suck. Carry on with your evening, I suppose.
Sulan, which cards have we got?
No, they're back in the room, but I think we have the world. I don't know if I'll have to go back and look.
Did you remember what order they happened in?
No, not really. We could try and work it out if we have a look at them.
It might not be anything, but I recall seeing something about the meaning of those cards somewhere, in an abstract way. It might not necessarily mean anything, but it could give us a clue as to which targets might be next.
We could go have a look at them if you wish.
It's certainly a good idea to look into if we're not doing anything else.
There's only one issue. It's in Sephiroth's room.
Oh, that's fine. I go into Sephiroth's room all the time.
Oh, we'll get to Sephiroth's room.
I will retire to my room
Knock.
and carve some bone things.
Not respond. If you want to make a listen check, you can probably hear me praying if you can make it.
That's like a 3 or better, isn't it? Maybe he's just asleep. Well, let's just go in.
Hold on.
Oh, that's 10.
No, I can hear praying. We may have to leave him.
I'm sure it'll be fine if we don't interrupt him. We could just grab them and leave.
I don't think it would be a good idea.
Yes.
He didn't seem very himself. We may have to call it a night for that.
He started flirting with the bar wench and didn't finish it off. That should be clue enough there.
He also was hitting on Zoo, and they went terribly wrong too.
Oh, no, there's hope there apparently.
There was hope until you didn't like what she said.
Don't mind me.
Well, I guess we should just get some rest for tomorrow then.
Sleep well and wake.
You too.
I will head to my room.
Okay. So, prime the next morning.
Well, I would have been in my room the whole time. I would have eventually gotten some sleep.
It will give you the location of Winterhome. And it is basically 2 days travel east.
2 days?
Yeah, 1 hex square.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's much further away than the other times.
Yes, but it's moving.
You know, that's really inconvenient. Why can't it just stay still?
Then anyone can find it.
Would be too easy.
Well, maybe sometimes I wish things were easier.
So it's Sephiroth.
Say something, Sulan?
I tried making a joke again.
So I'm sorry I wasn't. My mind is elsewhere.
We should go.
Yeah, the sooner we leave, the better.
So I'll grab my pack.
Have any of you seen Lasara?
I thought you would have seen her last night. You want to go down and see if she's in her room?
I mean, we should probably check.
But she knew we weren't going to leave. I didn't want to interrupt her, so we could go check on her in her room. Knock, knock.
No one's
Open the door.
doors locked.
The door is locked.
Oh. Maybe she's sick or something.
Maybe. Or should we continue?
I know what you're thinking, Lee, and don't do it.
Is easy.
We can't just break into their friends' rooms.
Wasn't I telling you the same thing last night?
Oh, that's different. That's Saphira.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we wished to go get my gear last night, but you were praying. So we thought we'd leave you. Well, one of us thought we'd leave you.
Well, it doesn't really matter now anyway.
We can discuss it on the way. As I said, I have my pack now.
Okay.
We can look at the when we camp. Head out.
Yes, yes, of course.
I wish you a speedy return.
Well, it won't be. It'll be 4 days, at least.
Unless it moves closer.
Wait, it can move when we're inside it?
Me always find shade and water.
You should apologize to Saphira.
I'll go right outside.
Tick tock. So you set off on your arduous journey. You head east. The little journey will take you 2 days, meaning you will camp twice. Is there anything you want to do during camp at all?
Well, we'll look at we want to look at the cars on the first night. So first camp night, yes.
Go hunting.
We hunt as we go.
Easy at night. No people. Stay camp. I go. Kill. Easy.
When you come back, I'll go out myself. Right, you want to look at these cards, do you?
While Lee is gone, a pack of hungry wolves attack the camp. There are 3. Intentions.
To kill
Kick
wolves.
their ass.
Roll initiatives.
Ouch.
Awesome, these are the slowest wolves in the universe.
They're probably
dying of
old
hunger.
starving wolves.
Oh, they're emaciated and starving, yes. Who was on what? Oh, you two were looking over cards.
Yeah.
How completely unlike real life.
Oh.
Is it initiatives? What do you?
Yeah.
I got 10.
Awesome.
I'm also on 10.
Oh, okay, I'm 7.
Well, you go first.
So, attack with sword.
Okay.
That'd be a no.
Those are allowed, unfortunately.
8. 9. I don't think a 10's going to hit any of you. Certainly not Sulin. Okay, who got 10?
So we did.
We did. You're faster.
I got
than
a
that.
first bigger dex. What?
Yeah, he does.
Let me just smack you with my big dex.
I'll attack the. I suppose if there's a leader, whoever the most prominent.
There usually is.
Yeah.
A beta cuck, mate.
Nope.
Do you get 2 attacks now, or?
Every second round. There's
Ah,
two
okay.
attacks.
Yeah.
So that's you.
I guess I'll attack one. Ooh. I got 16. Yeah.
Does that factor in the +2 from your stuff?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, well, that
3.
thing is-
Yeah, it dies. I rolled the hit dice on these things earlier and it was not impressive. That's why they're emaciated crappy ones. None of them have a hit roll over 3.
Does that demoralize the other two?
No, they're desperate.
Oh wow, okay.
14. Does 14 get you? Please?
I don't think 14 gets Solon.
No.
Same initiatives, new round.
Solon
go
gets the
first.
cake, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No.
Useless woman. Oh, you're slightly damp.
I'll send them with cards. My round. Attack again. 8.
That's it, me.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah,
that
I got him on a 16 on the die.
Yeah.
You can't deal less than 3 damage, so he dies.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay. And I'll attack the other one. I think I take a slight penalty for adjusting.
Hang on,
targets.
you have to wait on your weapon speed.
Yeah,
to your
true.
initiative.
Actually, true.
So
Yeah.
he would go,
Yes, true.
and then it would go.
I hit.
Actually, it's probably dead.
Yeah, I can't deal less than 3 damage either.
Lovely wolves I had. Well, okay, cool.
Not much left of them.
No, I mean, you could probably skin them if they weren't on fire.
So we can't make a nice cloak out of them or anything now because they're singed. Well, one of them will be
Well,
fine.
it's
the one I
actually,
killed.
it actually gets a very... You kill them off and you sort of you put your weapons away and you're like, whoa, I guess we eat tonight, fellows, and that sort of thing that you never ever do after combat, but I'll just fill in my head. I talk to me, I am.
That's 4! That's 4 tonight!
Well, I was like, if you can't beat them, join them.
So yeah, and you're sort of getting settled back down and it gets dark.
Well, if there was wolves, I would have
We'll make it.
ranged
We would have
around
made a
first.
fire, so
That's what brought the wolves on.
Yeah, I'll circle the camp to make sure there's no others first.
Okay.
But we should do
There's
the
only
stack up.
tracks for 3. I won't make you roll for that. You
Right.
see Lee wandering out in the opposite direction they
we
came.
should do the stack stones around the fire to hide
Where are
the.
you getting stones?
Yeah.
Did you bring stones?
No.
There aren't stones.
There aren't stones and rocks. And
You're on
stuff?
snow. If you
Yeah.
clear the snow away, there's ice.
No. Okay.
You tunnel through the ice, then you can have stones. I need you to roll the tunneling though. Are you a dwarf? Because you don't have to roll if you're a dwarf. You can just assume you can do it.
Yes, in this one instance, and no others.
So yeah, it gets dark.
Well,
I don't remember what the phases of the
Sulan,
moon are. Damn it.
you'd probably be best to do watch while it's darkest, wouldn't you?
Doesn't matter. I'll do whenever.
Well, you can see better than.
No one's ever asked that really, so we discussed it last week that there wasn't.
Well, I know Seraphine has.
Yeah, well, she does, yeah.
But she's not here, so. I'll do the morning break watch, basically.
They're not in order,
But
just so you
April
can tell
This
that.
for them.
Adrian and Sulan are wanting to look at cards. I'll mostly be praying.
That's, I hope I've just used all those crappy rolls for you guys. And that way later on, let me know when you're done playing children's card game.
Do I find anything while I'm out hunting?
No, didn't roll.
The please?
Can he retroactively roll?
Like I
Yes.
said, I was going hunting.
Roll
and
for
then,
it.
and then the
He'll-
wolves
he'll
attack.
find
I mean,
something
he can
if
roll,
it's-
but there isn't anything to find.
Ah, okay.
But it's easy.
Yeah, as much as he gets
You'll
back.
get the XP for using a skill, so I suggest rolling.
I found 3 dead wolves in their camp.
Yeah, I think it's just a 20 for the... And it's like wisdom or something weird.
Yeah, smack.
He's rolled, he gets the thing now.
Yeah.
It's not really relevant to this case. Hey,
So I'll wander
there's
back.
3 wolves and a kind of odd smell, and the camp's very dark.
how was your hunting?
No, I know.
We got these.
They no count. It's easy.
Well, they attacked us, so I was thinking they were clearly malnourished, which means we might have been the only food source in the immediate area.
Are there stars?
No.
Were there stars before that it
Yes.
got suddenly darker?
There were.
No moon, I take it either.
Neither. Your campfire's not really putting out a whole bunch of light either.
You know, it's darker than usual.
It is.
You
Concernedly so.
you want me skin wolf? Make hat.
I mean, I have a hat, but I assumed you might want the
Push out
bones
slightly.
at least.
Get up, move a slight distance.
There isn't so much meat on them, but I'll cook what I can.
You both seem to like it. Those two. No.
I will sit with my back to the fire, looking out, and skin and
Just
just rip
Blackness,
the wolves.
dark.
I'll just rip the wolves to bits and give them meat. And pack the bones away.
Moving silently.
good to hear. I don't think any in your party will be able to detect you.
I'll make sure nothing. Just checking around the camp. It's quite ominous.
It's dark.
Hilariously, that would have been great if it landed in there.
Nah. I don't hear a thing.
I'll come back. I haven't seen anything out.
No, it's nothing. I tell before. Nothing.
Wait, do you guys hear that?
That's why we went out to have
Where's
a
that
look.
coming from?
Is
Listen,
I hungry?
Fuck's sake, really?
Well, I mean, unless it's really obvious where it's coming from.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hilariously, I think that's a success.
Yes. It's only a 4.
4?
Yeah.
Doesn't beat 3.
Oh, right, okay. Nope. You see, you guys can actually make a proper check.
That's the same roll I rolled before. Exact same roll. It's better than yours.
Ouch. Okay, so you, how are you timing your watch without the stars and the moon to guide you?
Is easy.
Well, we're all a little bit like concerned now that it's. I think we're all
That it's
awake.
night time.
No, but it seems to be darker than usual. Like,
I have a blocked throat. Fuck you.
and now there's that noise, but we can't quite tell where it's from.
It seems to be coming from everywhere at once, like all around us.
I'm gonna draw my shield and hammer, and sort of circle around.
Yeah, good for you. You do that until either you give up or become tired.
Well, how should we do this watch?
Well, you could see fairly well in the dark, can you not?
Not with the
Could I,
Light.
like taking a stick, like a torch out of the fire, making a torch, right?
Yeah.
Estimate how long a torch burns, roughly.
An hour.
Yeah. And then set up torches for how long we want each watch shift to be.
That's really clever.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do that.
So I'll just suggest that. Well, we could just use torches, because torches burn for an hour, and we could measure each watch by how many torches have burn out.
Which would be fine, but we would have no torches for in the catacombs.
I have like 15 torches.
It's not a bad idea.
Its watch has ended.
Its soaring ideals of freedom and equality will never be forgotten.
That was so cool! In that one battle, they had Soundquake,